Alex, Coach was talking about that he wants the fans to get into the game right away. He doesn't want to have to kind of tell them. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we got top five matchups, pretty self-explanatory. The fans should be ready for a great game. I mean, great program like Arizona coming in, ranked fourth in the country. So, Gamble should be rocking.
What are your thoughts on Koa Pete and how tough he might be to guard?
Yeah, he's a terrific freshman. I mean, what he did in his opening game, having 30 points against an elite front court like Florida was incredible. So he's one of the best freshmen in the country. He's physically gifted, just the way he's able to score around the rim as well. He's a great player, and he's definitely going to be a challenge for us.
Alex, are you surprised to see how good some of these freshmen are this year? I mean, obviously, AJ, you got Koa, you got Peterson, Candace, you got Boozer. I mean, and then you might even have one of your own when he's healthy, right?
No, we do. He is one of the best too. No, but this freshman class elite. I mean, you said it. Just all the big time performances that they're having, and for them to come in at such a young age and make an impact that they are in college basketball, it's been incredible to watch. So, I mean, we're playing one tomorrow. We got one right now who's working his way back on the court too. So, it's great for college basketball.
You talk about, you mentioned Gamble and the fans, but from your perspective, your team's perspective, having it this big a game at Gamble, is it like we got to defend our home court?
I mean, yeah, no matter what game it is, we always want to defend home court. I think it's just knowing the excitement around this game, just how it's like a big-time matchup. I think that's going to get everyone going. But every time we step onto Gamble or People's Bank, we always want to defend our home court. So that won't change heading into tomorrow. It's just, I think, the matchup and just realize the big-time program coming in and just the excitement around that.
Is there excitement around campus for that?
I think so. I heard there's a guy camping out already. I shot in Gamble. I finished shooting in Gamble. I walked up and I seen a couple guys camping out there. So you can definitely feel the buzz for sure. It's just exciting.
Alex, how do you guys stay humble? You had that big win, TD Garden. Obviously you guys are feeling like you can beat anyone, but how do you stay humble and being able to and prepare to take care of Arizona?
You watch the film, you learn from your mistakes. There are a bunch of mistakes that we made against BYU, knowing that we could play better basketball. So really learning from it, fixing it, and then just being excited for another matchup. We want to get so many great wins. We got a great non-conference, and we want to win. So just getting another big-time win is definitely the number one goal in our minds. But just make sure we're ready to play.
What can the game that Silas had the other night mean to this team going forward? I mean, if he can play like that, it seems like it changes you guys a little bit.
It changes everything for us. I mean, he's a bigger point guard, and just what he's able to do out there offensively and defensively, he completely changed the game, and he made some of the biggest plays at the end of the game with the and one and the steals. So he really completely changed the game for us, and for him to do that in the first against BYU, it was incredible, and he's going to continue to get better. He's going to continue to put on great performances and continue to be the elite defender that he is.
Coach talked about all these early ranked games. It's exciting for the fans and great for the sport, but for you guys, does it help you sort of lock in earlier in the season and realize, like, for new guys, like how legit this is, the level that you're trying to get to?
No, definitely. I think when you do play these big-time games, they're big-time matchups, and you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about your team when you play these type of teams. So they're always exciting. They always get the juices flowing, and then you just learn a lot too from it. And they definitely help prepare you for March as a resume booster, of course, when you win, and then just the experiences that you go through as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, is it almost like a survive and advance mentality like March when you play these games? Because you got 6 of them, and if you do well, it's going to affect your seeding.
Yeah, definitely. I think the main goal is to win. You win, and then the next game's another big time matchup. So making sure that you enjoy the moments, you enjoy that win, you celebrate it, and then you move on to start preparing for the next big time game. So that's definitely what we had with BYU. Just win and then move on to the next big time matchup, which is tomorrow for us.
You talk about the front court matchup. I mean, that's going to be a challenge for you, isn't it?
No, definitely. I mean, they got one of the best front court in the country, and what Pete's been doing this season, what Krivas has been doing this season, Awaka as well. They're all Krivas and Awaka experience. Pete, what he's done as a freshman has been incredible. So they're an outstanding front court, and even just watching the game against Florida, just what they were able to do against another elite front court was impressive. So, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a five-man effort on the court, and we're willing to face the challenge.
How about Eric in terms of being ready for a challenge like that? Because you can't have Terrace play all the minutes.
Yeah, no, definitely. Eric's going to be ready. Eric's had probably some of the two best practices these past couple days, and he's going to be ready. I think we're getting his confidence up, and he's been doing a great job. And, he's a competitive guy. He's super hard on himself, and he wants to do the best things out there for the team. And when a big-time matchup's here, I think he's excited for it, and he's just ready to get out there, and he's had that different look during these past couple of days, which I know he's ready for.
You talked a little bit about Silas's big game on Saturday. How about your big game? You knocked down 4 threes.
Yeah.
You Big East Player of the Week nod. What can you speak to as a consistency you've been playing with lately?
Yeah, I've been super happy with how I've been playing. I think a lot of it is learning from last year's struggles and last year's experiences, and using those lessons to go into this year, and I think it's translated so well so far. It's still an early year, so a lot more work to do, but I've been happy with how I've been playing and just happy where my confidence is at right now.
That's right, Kay.
Solo, another challenge. I mean, obviously, you guys had a great game at TD Garden. Do you have to do anything special to get up for another big game like this?
Absolutely not. I think all the guys are pretty motivated. This has been a really good week preparing, too, since the BYU game. It's just a great opportunity. You get to play a big game at home. It's the first time in, 20 years that you get to play a top 5 matchup at home. So, we're all prepared for it, and we're just looking forward to the moment.
What's the vibe been like walking around campus and hearing from your fellow students?
Oh, it's been amazing. Well, I got online classes, but seeing the vibes of the people walking around campus, it's just electric all the way around. You already see people camping outside now, even in ridiculously cold weather. So, that just shows you how serious the game is, and everyone's taking it to heart for sure.
How good is it for you to see a game like the one against BYU where you maybe didn't have your best game, but you guys still put up 86 points and were able to hang on to that one? How good does that feel?
Yeah, amazing. That just tells you the strength of the pack, like that coach is talking about, and that's the strength of the team itself. When one guy's not doing well, or when another guy's in foul trouble, we had a bunch of people in foul trouble as well, but just the way that we were able to pull through and succeed no matter the numbers on the floor, it's just the depth of the team. It's really just the strength of this group as a whole.
So how impressive have you been with looking around college basketball with the freshman class this year? A lot of, you had AJ the other night, you got Koa tomorrow, and Braden, other guys coming up. How are you surprised at how well these freshmen have been playing?
Yeah, the freshmen have definitely been coming in and performing. It's definitely makes the games more competitive for sure, just knowing that every class is really out there competing at the highest level. So, you really got an extra chip on your shoulder. Being an older guy, for sure, just to know that, no matter how old they are, you got to bring it no matter what.
Where do you think Braylon will fit in with those guys once he comes back?
Oh, absolutely at the top of the list, man. He's an incredible shot maker, incredible player, and I know he's going to fall right into line exactly with all of them guys, for sure.
Solo, you obviously have a lot of great offense in your bag, so to speak. In a game like tomorrow, you can get a shot off when you want to, but are you going to at the beginning of a game, are you reading the game first to see what's available for you, whether it's driving or shooting a three?
Yeah, most definitely. Taking what the defense gives me, but I think we're really just focused on the defensive side of the ball going into this game. We really know that they attack the paint, and that's really been the focus of practice, just guarding those short rolls that they're really good at, and that's really just the focus that we've had, really.
Are they similar to anybody you've played yet, or even late last year?
Maybe my freshman year, I'd say, maybe kind of like Kansas. They're also a Big 12 team too, so that just shows that they like to attack the paint. They have big guys, but I think we're prepared for sure. It's going to be a gritty game, and that's all we've been working for this year.
Just after that game in Boston, BYU, what was the locker room like? What was the energy like in there?
Oh, man, it was electric in there for sure. You see Ray Allen in there bringing this group of guys through there too as well. Definitely gives you motivation when you see a Hall of Famer like that walking through your locker room, and that same guy who had the same uniform on. So, every time we step out on the floor with the UConn jersey, it means the world to us.
And then just as a follow-up, being in an NBA arena, is there any extra excitement to play in TD Garden?
Absolutely. the history is through the roof. I mean, I wish I could really remember how many championships they really have. 18, I want to say. But, I mean, having that many championships and being surrounded by that much history, all the greats have walked through there and had big numbers in there. You got Michael Jordan, the Larry Birds. There's so many big-name guys that just really just fell in line and just really that you just kind of look up to. And being on the court at the same time that they used to be on the court, I mean, it's definitely a big moment for sure.
Karaban Butler. Karaban address you guys afterwards too?
Yes. Yes. Karaban, great guy. It's kind of funny because he sounded just like Hurley when he was talking. So, I mean, that was actually pretty cool seeing his perspective. But he's a great dude and great guy to learn from, especially just from the history he's had here and just how great of a player he is.
Sounded like him in what way? Like the things he was saying, or like his voice sounded like him? Or
Yeah, kind of like just the tone that he set with his message. I think that was really just the biggest thing. It really just fell right in line with what Hurley says, and I mean that's actually pretty cool.
How does it help the program to have those NBA legends around, kind of giving you advice and talking to you?
Oh, it definitely just a different level of motivation for sure, most definitely. Seeing those guys that literally had the same uniform as you, it means everything to us, and just being able to be in their same shoes at a different time, especially like 20 years later, 15 years later, whether it is, I mean, it's definitely an honor.
Played really well, BYU game. Is that one of the reasons why you wanted to be here, to play in environments like that?
Yeah, most definitely. I think one of the things for me was when I entered the portal, just playing on a bigger stage and, just being able to perform and be around guys that's willing to compete at a high level at any given night. So definitely I was looking forward to the BYU game. And obviously these next couple of games I'm looking forward to because they're all big games and they're meaningful games.
How do you look at the Jaden Bradley matchup? Obviously he's been doing this for a while. Just talk about his game and what makes him so hard to guard.
Yeah, I think it's a high-level point guard matchup. I think he takes care of the ball. He's playing at a high rate right now. He's just making plays all over the floor, and I think he's shooting it at a good clip. So, I feel like you got to respect him as a shooter now. And then he's always been a playmaker because I've known him from just watching him growing up. He's always been a heck of a player. So, just looking forward to that matchup, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
What goes through your mind seeing students obviously camping out ahead of this one and just the overall buzz on campus?
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, coming from a school where it was a football school, just being around a basketball school, now to see fans, waiting out for the game, like it's cool. I think we played Auburn one game last year, and they had got people camping out. So just knowing that you're a part of a team where people are willing to do that and want to see you guys perform, it's just a lot of fun. And it gives us more confidence in, just going out there and wanting to win the game.
What's it like having so many different home venues? Like you go to Boston, you got Hartford, you got here, and obviously you're going to be playing in Madison Square Garden. I mean, what's it like to think about having all these different home arenas?
Yeah, I think it helps a lot. I think even like you said, Madison Square Garden, it might be an away game, but our fans travel, so it feels like a home game. So, just always going to an environment where you feel like it's a home game for you is always a plus. If we get on a big run, we know we're going to have people behind us because obviously, like I said, our fans travel. So, it's a lot of fun. And, being able to go to different places and seeing people you're normal with seeing is a lot of fun, and we're appreciative for it.
You've played well in the past, but did you find out anything about yourself against BYU? Did you think to yourself, wow, I can actually do this? Or
I think, obviously, it's a testament to my hard work. I think I don't look at any game different, whether it's a high-scoring night or it's not. I think I try to put my best foot forward. And like I said, I think when big moments come, I think I tend to arise and be there for those moments and, just be confident. And I think just the coaches put me in positions just to be successful, and then they're breeding confidence into me every day just to be the coach on the floor. So, yeah.
What do you think it means to this team to be able to, close out a tough game, make those winning plays down the stretch, and establish that this early in the season?
I think it gives guys confidence. I think that game gave me even more confidence just to know that I belong on this stage. And, it's been a rough past couple weeks, but to be able to see the hard work pay off between the guys and myself, it's just a testament to the hard work and the coaches pushing us, and we're just trying to be successful.
Coach earlier in the season, maybe a couple weeks ago, talked about how he had to kind of ride you to make sure that you're playing at the level that you should. Are you still feeling that from him?
I definitely am. I think it's an ongoing challenge with the both of us every day because we know what we need to get out of each other, and just playing point guard is obviously playing point guard here. It comes with a lot of responsibility, and he's trying to make sure I have everything from the ins and outs, whether it's offense and it's defense, and we're just building every day. And, just being able to lead on the floor at all times, and even though he might be hard on me, like I might not like it at that time, but I know it's a reason he's doing it, and obviously it's paying off so far, and he's going to continue to keep doing it, and I'm going to continue to keep accepting the challenge.
Going up off of that Jaden Bradley question from earlier, feels like he kind of took over at the end of their 2 big wins over Florida and UCLA. How do you kind of prepare for that, knowing that he's got that upperclassman kind of takeover mindset?
I would say, just got to be steady. I think as the game goes on, he's going to get more and more aggressive. And whether it's in crunch time or not, he's going to be looking to make those plays. So, just trying to contain him and, try to force him into some tough shots and, try to force him into turning the ball over is what we got to do to be successful.
Anything else, Silas?